This was my second trip to Peru and my second trip to Cusco, but my first trip to Machu Picchu. I always have mixed feelings and a little bit of hesitation about visiting the must-see tourist sites. I don't like that feeling of just being swept along where everyone's there to check something off their list and you don't have time to stop and really see a place. This video is about our very long day from Cusco out to Aguas Calientes, or as they now call it, Machu Picchu Pueblo.
Okay, here we are on our way out of Cusco to Ollantaytambo, and Elizabeth is driving because she's the one on the rental car. And it's been pretty exciting so far this morning, but it's cleared out. Traffic's not as bad.
Right. Oh, here comes one of the big bumps.
Yeah.
This is like the worst, well, I think it's the worst thing about the roads here are these big bumps. You can get used to the crazy traffic, but there's no really getting used to the big bumps. Here comes an ambulance, but I can't get off because there's a giant hump. Okay. And the fact the edges of the roads drop off, like that's just too big for this little Yaris. But some of them, it's like any car would be totaled if it went in there. You know, it's like a 2-foot drop next to the road. But anyway, I think I Gosh, Peru is beautiful. The drive out was pretty nice, really, once we got out of the city of Cusco. So here we are at
Salinas Mara? Something like that?
Marae.
Marae.
Yes, we're going to go see the salt pans, the salt flats where families have been gathering salt for generations. We just came down this narrow, exciting mountain road with all these tourist vans and me.
And there's just not room for, some places there's just not room to pass.
Very exciting.
Opinions apparently vary about whether there's room to pass, but we thought there wasn't.
So you buy your ticket when you first drive up to the top of the road, and then you drive down the scary road. Oh my goodness, we have to get back up. And then you hike down to the observation area where you can look at the different salt flats. This was a surprisingly interesting visit. The families in the area have been working these salt pans since before the Inca. mesmerizing just watching this. Yeah. Well, they worked it out before I had to drive back up that road, and by the time we got back up to the top, we just honked the horn before we ran out of the corners, and I'm sure my blood pressure was getting pretty high by this point.
Hostels look pretty nice.
Yeah, I almost stayed in one the other night, but decided just to keep going. Randy and I were both really charmed by Ollantaytambo from the very beginning. We had arranged to leave our car parked for 2 nights in this attended parking lot. It was attended by a human family and also a lot of chickens and ducks. Here's the market in Ollantaytambo. We didn't have time to stop.
Nice
That looks
market.
very interesting. Do you want to just go eat lunch, or do you want to walk to the archaeological site?
Well, I think let's just go eat lunch.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are some Inca storehouses we don't have time to go tour. So we're eating at this charming little restaurant right on the square that gets great views on Google. And our view is this.
Walkers.
I say this place gets amazing reviews, and Randy's food just came.
It looks amazing. Although it's a lot. I hope I can eat it all.
And here's mine. I got the steak and he got the chicken. And wow. Okay, it's down the hill. I came over here to take a little picture of the restaurant.
Do it.
I just came over here to get a little picture of the restaurant. So now we're walking to the train station from the square down these steps. So many steps. All right, we're walking to the train station. We thought, oh, we'll just walk.
Got half a mile to go.
Yeah. It is a pretty walk. Yeah, it's amazing. But
There's the railroad right to our
yeah, there's the railroad.
right.
Where'd it go? Maybe I'm showing it. I think I am. Yeah. River to our left. So we weren't really lost. This road did go to the train station, but it was not the maybe best way to walk the train station. I don't know. The downside of independent travel is sometimes you take wrong turns, or like in this case, not really a wrong turn, just maybe not an ideal turn. It's part of travel, and I know that, and I still prefer to travel independently. But I will say, Randy handles this much better than I do. It doesn't bother him at all, and it does start to make me feel stressed when I don't know where I'm going.
I've almost made it. There's the train station up ahead. It's sure been a beautiful walk. We're not really very well set up for backpacking, but it's a beautiful walk. All right, there is our train.
So I found Google are exceptionally unreliable. You get the general vicinity of where you're going, but not really where you were hoping to be. Like this time we came up the back side of the train station, the maintenance shed side, and there's a front side with shops and a road that goes into town, which I knew there had to be. But anyway, you get close, but not quite. So we waited there for a while, and then I came outside and realized there was another waiting room for Peru Rail. So now we're here in this pretty area. The train should be here very soon. There's nobody like telling me what to do, so it's just kind of wherever you end up. Surely when the train comes, we'll know what to do. He's getting excited because we heard the train whistle. Randy's hoping to catch it as it comes in. I think our entertainers are getting on board. Or getting ready to get on board. Everyone filming are getting ready to film. I'm baffled. I hope someone sometime tells me what to do. Of course, there was a system, and there was absolutely no reason for me to be worried. Just before it was time for us to get on, they had magnetic signs they put on each car with a letter, and that let you know which car you were supposed to get in, and it was all fine. Right, we made it onto the train. Yay! Oh, give that to me. We went to the salt flats, and they give you souvenir salt when you go in. I'm a bit tired too. We're underway. I can't videotape the entire ride because that would not only use up my phone battery, but think how long I would have to go through film.
Damas y caballeros, por el que construyeron represas, canales de riego, así como andenes que incluso son este territorio, despojando a los naturales del valle a zonas altas como Maras, Chinchero y otras comunidades. Actualmente Urubamba es denominada provincia.
There. How's your snack?
It's actually delicious. It's a
And
quinoa
it's all
bar.
gluten free, yeah. Quinoa bar.
Yeah, we got a quinoa bar, some chips, some coca candy, a little bit of, I think that's milk chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you get a drink too, like coffee,
Yeah.
any bunch of different teas. I got water. This scenery really is just spectacular. And I don't even have to leave my seat. I actually really, despite the fact I was kind of stressed and didn't understand the system, the train ride really felt kind of magical. You are taking a train into this beautiful jungly area looking out at the amazing Andes Mountains.
I wonder why people won't come out.
There we are.
There we are,
This is kind of crazy.
on the very back,
Yeah,
I guess.
Still
Yeah.
not really sure this was worth it, but it's pretty cool. There's the river. And a lot of other people taking pictures.
Yeah.
We just got back from our turn in the observatory car, and I still think the views aren't. It's good because you can get to the other side. But other than that, yeah. But then there was a fun show. It actually was fun.
It was a good show.
Music, yeah, it was enjoyable. So I take it back. It probably was still worth it. They do it by car, so that's why everybody was coming through here because we went in last. We got our snacks first. We're just getting into Machu Picchu Pueblo, otherwise known as Aguas Calientes. And we're supposed to meet someone from our hotel somewhere. Don't know where.
Claro.
So our hotel is supposed to meet us here, obviously. So we are, let's see.
I don't know what happened with being met at the train station. We finally just gave up and found our hotel on the map and walked over there.
All right. Machu Picchu Pueblo, or Aguas Calientes. Here we are. Charming little place. Well, that's what we just had to come up in order to get here.
I'm gonna breathe in really hard.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to Natura Lodge.
Gracias.
Thank you for you.
Well, we are headed for the hot springs. It's a beautiful walk.
And then we just had enough time to get cleaned up and go visit the hot springs that gives the town its original name, Aguas Calientes. Man, was I tired by the time we got there.
Oh, it's so up. I took a shower before we came. It is a beautiful walk, and they're all sorts of interesting sculptures. But, man, whew. Okay. Oh, we're almost there, thank goodness. Oh, it is a beautiful walk there. Even prettier. Here we are.
We made it.
We made it.
Most of it's still alive.
It looks like it would be beautiful in the daytime, too.
It does.
So walking back to the hotel, we needed to go somewhere for dinner, and we went down the main tourist strip. It had kind of a Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge area. If you're from the southeast, you'll know what I mean. It wasn't exactly opening up to a mysterious, mystical site in the jungle.
In the church here.
We ended up staying in Aguas Calientes a little more than 24 hours, and I'm really glad we did, because that gave us the time just to be there and to see it as a place where, yeah, it's definitely centered on tourism, no question. Tourism is what it's all about. But people do live and work here. It's a real place too. The landscape around there is breathtaking. And it's almost like having Machu Picchu there as a destination takes away from that. I'm sure if you hike the Inca Trail, you appreciate how beautiful the scenery is as you're doing it. But for those of us who take the bus up to Machu Picchu, it's so easy to get that as our goal is to get to Machu Picchu. And I still have mixed feelings about the site itself. I'm glad I can say we've been there. We took our selfie too. But Ollantaytambo is one of my favorite places on the planet, and if I ever disappear and you can't find me, you should first look at the train station hotel in Ollantaytambo. In my next video, I'm going to share our day at Machu Picchu and what we saw outside of the ruins, and my favorite hotel in the world. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you want to see the rest of our trip to Peru, there's still a lot left. Subscribe to our channel. Thanks.